Hello, and welcome to this Wow Show special, all about green careers, jobs that can help save the planet. Ever wondered what life will be like in the future? Are we all going to be getting around on one of these? Or getting on our bikes? Or will we all have switched to electric cars or something even more advanced? And what about where we live? Where we work? And what's going to happen about the energy we need? Everyone knows that climate change is the single greatest threat we're facing right now. But what you might not know is that there's been an explosion in skilled and well-paid jobs in what's called the green economy to help solve all of these problems. And here at the University of Surrey, they've launched a new Institute of Sustainability to bring together the next generation of young people seeking to make a more sustainable world.
When we look at the future, we often feel depressed. Climate anxiety has become a very well-known phenomenon, especially among the youth. But this is also a great time of opportunity. The current and future generations will be the ones rewriting the rules of the global economy.
Did you know this? 3 big industries, transport, energy and construction, produce nearly 80% of the UK's carbon emissions. Many people are already working on trying to solve this. But what does this mean for you and for the jobs of the future? Let's take a closer look. First up, transport.
There are fabulous ideas about how we will all be moving around in the future. One thing most people agree on is that electric vehicles are a key part of this. This means it's an exciting time of innovation, with increasing demand for lots of roles that will create a new generation of green vehicles, like engineers, designers, and scientists who can keep developing lighter vehicles and the battery technologies that will replace the petrol engine. We'll also need to service those vehicles and build the nationwide infrastructure to charge them.
60% of the British population are unable to charge their electric vehicle at home, so Connected Curb is there to deliver a reliable network of charge points for the transition to electric vehicles.
So I'm Ros Smith and I'm a project manager for Connected Curb. Key responsibilities, so looking after all of the project deliverables, making sure that we hit the target date, making sure that subcontractors have got everything in place. My biggest skill personally would be being a strong communicator, so it's so important to be able to just pick up the phone to people.
I think there's so much power in data. This is the kind of power that can drive the company to make better decisions. Mainly I work in 2 different areas. One area related to insights, which is about charge points, insights, uptime, what's happening on the business. The other side is about predictions, machine learning. You can call it AI if you want.
Here at Nescott, we're training young people for the jobs of the future. And green technologies are a big part of that, such as electric vehicle technicians.
I got into this because I've always loved cars growing up. I've always loved watching Top Gear, which gave me that real passion for cars. And I saw this course at Nescott, thought it was perfect for me. Also, I believe that electric cars are better for the future, they're better carbon footprint, better impact for the planet, to provide a safer environment for everyone to live in.
The construction industry accounts for 7% of all jobs in the UK. That's 2 million jobs. Many construction projects need a wide range of skills to address sustainability challenges, like the new M25 Junction 10 improvement scheme.
Hi, I'm Sajni, an environmental and sustainability graduate at Balfour Beatty, and I work on reducing the embodied and construction carbon on our projects. I closely work with the project director to ensure that there's a carbon culture across our team. We have the power to make a change, and every small thing that we do really does make a really big impact on the larger scale of things.
My name's Ryan Carroll. I'm a digital delivery engineer working for Balfour Beatty. So from the design model here, we create animations One of the best parts of the job is being able to go out on site and fly a drone. So we fly drones across the project to not only get update photos and videos, but to get point cloud data which will feed straight into this model.
So a lot of the technology that we're using is specifically designed for retrofits. The UK, it's got the oldest housing stock in Europe, and having to retrofit all these properties will be a real challenge.
I'm training to become an expert on renewable and low carbon energy sources. Building emissions are about 38% from heating, and so it all starts with reducing the consumption. So making the buildings efficient and hold their energy.
So my name's Akshay Patel. I'm the product manager at SAV. So product management kind of ranges from product conception, development, pricing, delivery.
I'll do everything on a piece of paper or on a CAD drawing, but then I have to give it to John and say, does it actually work?
So my name is Ben and I'm a low carbon applications engineer. So it's a lot of testing new products, new solutions. Quite often you'll be jumping into the deep end, which can be quite daunting sometimes, but it's all good experience.
There's plenty of opportunities. Every year there's new jobs, there's new positions opening up. So the potential to earn decent money is definitely here.
Some people have assumptions about green jobs. You might be one of them. But the reality is, green jobs are the future. So it's time to go myth busting.
Okay, so this is voiced over the myths about jobs that can save the planet, take 1. Myth 1. You'll earn less working in a green job than in other sectors. False. Average salaries in net zero roles are £42,600 compared to £33,400 in other roles. Myth 2. You need a degree to get a green job. False. Jobs across the green economy include entry-level and skilled trades right through to graduates and senior managers. Myth 3. There aren't as many jobs available as in other sectors. False. Nationally, green jobs are expected to increase by 600% by 2050 to more than 2 million jobs. Myth 4. It's only about renewables. That's false. Green roles are available in many major industries, including construction, professional services, manufacturing, and transport. Myth 5. Employers insist on specialist technical skills. False. Many green jobs require general management, leadership, and communication, and there are lots of transferable technical skills from non-green roles.
Becoming carbon neutral by 2050 is all about finding new and sustainable energy sources and how we use them more efficiently. This is the most important part of the puzzle to solve.
Renewables such as solar and wind power, biofuels, hydropower, and hydrogen have been growing steadily. So there's a huge variety of career opportunities, from traditional trades to new green careers. But there are also some jobs that you may not have even thought about. DBE in Cranley in Surrey is turning our waste into carbon neutral biomethane. By 2030, the UK is aiming to produce enough energy this way to heat 5.5 million British homes.
Have you ever wondered why people save their food waste for collection? Well, I'm going to explain why. Welcome to my world of work. Each year we receive nearly 25,000 tonnes of food waste, which we put through a process called anaerobic digestion. In brief, that means the waste is broken down using natural microorganisms in the absence of oxygen. One of my first jobs of the day is doing a gas analysis. This is critical as we check the composition of the gas to ensure that the bugs are doing their job. It takes many days for the digestion process to occur, but the end result is a huge amount of biomethane gas is produced, which we then put back into the grid. 2.3 million cubic metres each year to be precise. So essentially this is the most important part of what we do. This tells us how much biomethane we've exported to the grid. To see this potential waste product and something that would be going to landfill and be producing this real toxic greenhouse gas, the fact that we're turning it into such a positive thing and a good thing, and we're utilising every single part of the process at the same time, that's something I'm very proud of.
Amazing stuff. But it's not just about creating energy. At Stark and Hawley, there are teams of experts who use data technology to make sure we are getting the best from the electricity we use.
So at Stark, we collect energy data from companies and present it in a way that means they can identify their energy waste, save costs and save carbon.
My name's Joe Casebo and I'm a data collector and analyst at Stark. So day to day have to deal with incoming flows. We dial meters remotely, we then validate those reads and send them off to supplier who uses it for settlement and billing.
As long as you've got a passion for sustainability, there will be a role for you, whether it's in customer service or HR, or we have, guys and girls out in vans driving around installing and maintaining data loggers.
Hi, my name is Ryan Loney. I'm a meter data technicians and SIMS expert. Today I'll be doing a non-half hourly check. Also I'll be changing the SIM card in the electric meter.
So whether you're an introvert or more of an extrovert type character, there are lots and lots of roles available where you can get involved.
So there you have it, a snapshot of some of the green jobs that exist today, and there are going to be many more. In fact, parts of everybody's job will need to be green if we're to combat climate change, and we'll need to work together to do this.
The great innovations come out of collaboration. We need to learn how to collaborate. Albert Einstein used to say to his own students that he never taught them what to do. He simply created the environment in which they themselves learned. And I think this is precisely what's happening in our classrooms. We generate the environment in which our students can become leaders.
What more can I say? If you're passionate about the environment, then there are lots of opportunities to do a job that can help save the planet. How cool would that be? To follow your passion and get paid for it.
I love what I do. I love my job. But I love it because I'm so passionate about leaving that sustainable legacy.
You don't have to sort of become an eco-warrior to do a green job.
It's always really appealed to me to be making a difference and be contributing to making that difference.
I think everyone knows that global warming is a problem that has to be dealt with. And if you want a problem being sorted, then the best way to sort it is by doing it yourself.